Good morning, grade 3 children. How are you this morning?
Remember me? It's me again, Teacher Thelma. Together with Teacher Durian, our script writer for the lesson English Grade 3. We are glad to be with you this morning.
Let us be grateful because we are all well and we are in good health. Let us give thanks to God for that wonderful blessing. I believe you are with your parents or guardians at this very hour. They will serve as your learning facilitators at this time. So have a nice time learning with them. Okay, be sure to have your ballpen, notebook, sheets of paper, and of course, your module in English Grade 3, Quarter 2, Module 2, with the topic, Tenses of the Verb. Sit properly and make yourself comfortable. Take a deep breath and be a good listener. Are you ready? Let's start. Grade 3 kids, after going through this module, you are expected to form and use the past tense of regular verbs. Enjoy your journey. Good luck! This time, please turn to page 2 of your module, the What I Know part, with an activity that aims to check what you already know about the lesson on identifying verbs used in the story. Directions. Read the poem. Life is a journey. Encircle the verbs used in the story. Life is a Journey by 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵 I define. Though trials come on its way, it is still fine. It stays strong just to reach its fate. That is to live forever with the sea, its mate. My journey goes just as a river. I started nothing, but hopes made me braver. I fought with fate both the ups and downs, just to get everyone's dream, the life's crown. But as the river blends the sea, its humbleness reigns as it is may be. With my successes, I take pride below humility, for I have a God who is worthful of the greater glory. Okay, let's check your answer on the first stanza. Have you encircled the verb be is? Then you are correct. Next verbs used are define, come, is, stays, reach, is, and live. Next, encircle the verbs used in the second stanza. Time starts now. Done? In the second stanza, the verbs used are goes, started, made, fought, and get. Got them? Very good. For the third stanza, identify the verbs used. Your time starts now. In the third and last stanza, you are correct if you choose blends, rains, take, have, and is. How many correct answers you've got? 18? Oh, very good. 10, 9, 5, 4, 2. Oh, well, it's just fine. You can make it better later. This time, let's proceed to page 3 of your module. Lesson 1. Simple past tense of regular verbs. Again, in this lesson, you will learn to form the past tense of regular verbs and use them correctly in sentences. On page 3, find the what's in icon. Let us have an activity. In this activity, you are going to name the action in the pictures and write them on a separate sheet of paper. Again, name and write the action you see or hear on a separate sheet of paper. Are you ready? Okay, let us start. Picture number 1. The boy cries as he wakes up. Name the action. Picture number 2. The child dances with the lively music. What is the action? Picture number 3. Mother cooks for her children. Time starts now. Number 4. Aling Marina cleans the kitchen. What is the name of the action? Time starts now. Number 5. The boys play basketball. What is the name of the action? Time starts now. Done? Very good. Let's check your list. In picture number 1, what action is shown? Yes, cry. The boy cries as he wakes up. Number 2, dance. The child dances with the lively music. Number 3, cook. Mother cooks for her children. Number 4, clean. Aling Marina cleans the kitchen. And number 5, play. The boys plays basketball. This time, children, let us proceed to page 4. Have you seen the what's new icon? Very good. Let me ask you, what time do you go to school? What do you do so you won't be late? By reading the following story, You surely can answer these questions.
Fast Forward by Leah and Bautista. Classes will start late tomorrow. Leek jumped with joy. He said, I need not to hurry. I'll take it easy. I have lots of time to get things done. So he played with his friends in the yard. They talked and had fun until dinner time. Oh, Slick's father said, Look at the clock's long minute hand. Fast forward it goes. It warns us that time flies by fast. So, do first what have to be done, while you have time to do it. He cleaned the grandfather's clock, which chimed 10 times. Slick did not listen. Later, he had to move fast forward, like the minute hand of the clock. He worked fast on his homework to get it done. He had to get up early and dress up fast, hoping he would not miss the school bus. But the bus was gone, so Slick skipped breakfast and walked fast forward to school, so he would not be late. Tired and hungry, Slick said, The lesson I learned today is we need to move fast if we just manage our time well and do first things first. Okay, kids, answer the following questions on page 5. Number 1. What is the text about? Number 2. Why is Slick late for school? Number 3. What are the things that Slick has to do as a result of not listening to his father? Number 4. Are you like Slick? Why or why not? Answer these questions during this commercial break. Take your time, kids!
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
Hello, boys and girls! Teacher Thelma is here again. Are you done doing the activity in page 5? Done? Very good. Not yet? Well, you can continue working on it after our session, okay? This time, please find the What is it icon. Still on page 5. Very good. This time, let us read the sentences taken from the story Fast Forward. Okay, children, take a look on the 5 underlined words. Number 1 is played. Played. Number 2 is talk. Talk. Number 3 is cleaned. Cleaned. Number 4 is work. Work. And number 5 is walk. Walk. Yes, these words are called verbs. The underlined words played, talk, cleaned, work, and walk happened in the past. Remember, verbs are words that indicate action. Tense in grammar means time. Thus, tenses of the verbs indicates the time when an action or event occurs or when a state of process holds. The past tense of the verb indicates action that happened in the past. It is usually followed by the time expressions. Yesterday, hours ago, last month, last week. Regular verbs form their past tense by adding d or ed. We add d when the verb ends with e. Examples: dance. It becomes dance. Smile. It becomes smiled. We add ed when the verb ends with consonant. Examples: work becomes work. Walk becomes walk.
During the commercial break, you will work on the 3 activities found in page 7. What's more, activity A. Write 5 things that you have done in the past week and observe the use of the correct tense.
What's more, activity B. This is the instruction. In a separate sheet of paper, write the correct past tense of verb to complete the sentence. Number 1. My mother cooked dinner for us yesterday. Number 2. He smiled at me an hour ago. Number 3. I love how he painted the wall the other day. Number 4. She joined the contest last month. Number 5. 2 days ago, Joanne moved this cabinet easily. In What's More activity C, write the correct past tense of the following verbs and use them in a sentence. Number 1 is walk. Number 2, jump. Number 3, the verb is talk. Number 4, the verb is like. And number 5 is clean. Again, Do those mentioned activities during this short commercial break. Take your time, kids!
The 𝗗𝗲𝗃𝗃𝗃 program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by 𝗚𝗏𝗃 Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
We are back on the final part of this English Grade 3 session. Kids, let me ask you, what have you learned during our session? How do you form the past tense of regular verbs? So, in forming the past tense of regular verbs, just add the or ed. We add the when the verb ends with e. Example, believe becomes believed. Then, we add ed when the verb ends with consonant. Example, call becomes cold. When do you use the past tense of verb? We use the past tense of the verb when we tell or state actions that happened in the past. Got it, kids? Very good. If you have questions or if you need clarifications, you may contact your teacher advisor through text or phone calls. They are ready to help you for this lesson. For this Quarter 2, Module 2, Lesson 1, Simple Past Tense of Regular Verbs. There are still activities for you to work on. Do the remaining activities there at your home. First activity is in what I can do. A on page 8. Give the tense of the verb as shown in the picture. Use them in a sentence. In picture number 1, the verb is walk. In picture number 2, the verb is pray. In picture number 3 is play. Picture number 4, the verb is cook. And in picture number 5, the verb is paint. Second activity is on page 9. What I can do, be. Write the correct past form of the verb and use them in the sentence. Number 1, wash. Number 2, pray. Number 3, play. Number 4, paint. Number 5, walk. On page 10, you can find the assessment with 2 parts. Part A, you have to encircle the correct past form of the regular verb. Look for the past form of the verb. Move, like, visit, talk, and verb. Part B. Form the past tense of the following verbs and use it in a sentence. These are the verbs. Number 1, walk. Number 2, join. Number 3, dance. Number 4, call. And number 5 is clean. Likewise, do the additional activities. Direction: ask a member of your family of this question. What did you do last summer vacation? Use past tense of the verb. Again, use past tense of the verb. Take note of all the answers of your family member. Write his or her responses, observing the correct use of past tense of the verb in a separate sheet of paper. Again, do these activities there at your home. There is an answer key provided for each activity and test at the end of this lesson 1 found in page 11. So, you can check your works and answers after being done with them. We trust you that you will be honest in using this. Your teacher may give your parents the schedules, dates, and time for the releasing and retrieval of the modules. Your individual outputs in all the activities will be monitored by your teacher in your school. That's all for today. This has been your teachers in English 3. Teacher Thelma together with Teacher Doreen, saying, learn through God's wisdom. Be wise and be amazed. Thank you very much for being a good listener. Only here in Z Radio. Until next time. God bless everyone. Bye.
𝗏𝗃𝗧𝗍𝗲 Executive Committee. The School's Division Superintendent, 𝗚𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗶𝗲𝗵𝗲𝗶. Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. 𝗚𝗵𝗲𝗃𝗯𝗹𝗶. OIC Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Karina S. Frasco. School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte. Members: Cecilia Morales, Dr. Hilda A. Opeña, Dr. Arlene B. Lim, Dr. Eldecris B. Calzadora, Dr. Dexter A. Siquinia, Nohara O. Pinute, Noemi P. Canales, Dr. Grace D. Pontillas, Virgilito C. Pabrices, Juanito Lapiceros, Engineer Norberto S. Manlangit, Jomar M. Dumupoy, Bob Dalan S. Milabat, Medard T. Ampit, and Paz Eugenia Villusino. Technical Working Committee. Productions and Communications: Lorelie E. Quijano, Given G. Hinampas, Judyland D. U, Donna D. T. Bolifer, Mary Rose N. Resma, Riwen Manuel, Irene Lea C. Manguhon, and Bessie Aya N. Banias. Social Media and Packaging Team: Christian Anjara L. Martesio, William R. Ranara, Joan T. Iscoton, Roberto S. Acusar Jr., May B. Istanyol, Richard H. Arellano, Glee L. S. Blanco, Ralph A. Tabanyag, Angelo Gutierrez Jr., and Jade Karen Araiz.